Hey folks, Tanner Cherney here of Devil's Lake Tourism. It is Good Friday and it's actually Easter weekend, and I'm happy to say it is officially the changing of seasons up here in Devil's Lake. We're gonna start changing the tide from ice fishing to open water. Just wanted to check in here as we move into the holiday weekend, give everyone a quick update on what we're looking at, how soon hopefully we'll have some ice off in this body of water and we can dust off the long rods. We're kind of wrapped up on our ice fishing season. Most of the guides pulled the plug here about 2 weeks ago or so. Still a lot of snow on the lake. We got another 7 inches here this last week, so slush has become a pretty major factor for getting around. For those that still want to get the last little bit of ice fishing in, there are some opportunities walking from shore in some of those areas, whether you're talking 6 Mile Bay, Mauvais, Coulee, the predominant areas where you're going to be targeting these walleyes come spring. You can still walk out from shore, be a little bit of a work, but there's still ice there. You can still get out and enjoy it. But for those that kind of packed everything away, now is the time to start getting prepared. Hopefully within the next 3-4 weeks or so here, maybe less depending on how this weather goes. We'll start to have some of those shorelines open up underneath the bridges and just start to chew away at that ice. And I think with the amount of snow and everything we've got on there right now, should go fairly fast. But we're going to keep them updated here as we move through the beginning to middle of April, kind of give you some open water updates as we start to see this ice recede. And the beautiful thing about Devil's Lake and North Dakota in general is we don't have a walleye season, so as soon as we get the green light that there's some open water, we're ready to start chasing walleyes with the long rod. So just a word of the wise, if you have not updated your North Dakota fishing license, they did expire on March 31st, so you'll want to make sure you get that done. And when it comes to spring fishing, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to give you some tips as we get prepared for the shore fishing bite, open water bite, give you some ideas on what you maybe want to stock up on when it comes to jigs and plastics and all that good stuff. But just wanted to touch in very briefly here as we move through the holiday weekend. Hope everyone has a great Easter. We'll start next week giving you guys a little tip on one of the easiest and simplest presentations for spring walleye fishing here on Devil's Lake, and hopefully sooner than later we'll have the long rods out and ready to roll. So stay tuned, have a great weekend, and thanks for following along.